What is going on, guys? Today we're finally doing the pulley on the Shelby. Let's get into it. This is what you're going to need. Of course, the smaller pulley, a larger idler. What this does is take up the difference of that smaller pulley, so you can still use that stock size belt. And then you're going to need a pulley tool to be able to get the old pulley off, new pulley on. This one VMP makes. Comes with everything we need. First thing, I'm going to take the two bolts out, hold this coolant tank on, and just so I can set it over out of the way. Next step is to get this belt off of here. So I've got a belt removal tool down here to the tensioner. That belt off that supercharger pulley. There was a little plug into that supercharger pulley that just threads out, and we're ready to pull her on here. Now you want to make sure that you get this tool on there square, and that one piece isn't one rib back or anything like that. That looks pretty good. Next step, we've got the bar, the big bolt in the middle. That's got the stud sticking through, and then our two bolts. Sets in there like that. So these actually bottom out, and then you tighten this down until it's pulling out and putting tension on it. You want to make sure it's square, make sure your little dowel pin is in the shaft of the pulley on the supercharger. And we're just going to use our impact. Slowly start pulling this thing off. And there we go. Next step, I'm going to try to get this idler off of here. 13mm single bolt holds it on there. Now we're going to throw new idler pulley on there. Use our factory bolt. Now we're ready to get this new pulley on here. So we've got the installation tool, little dowel pin that threads into it. This threads into the shaft on the supercharger, and a bearing to kind of keep it all from binding. So there I made sure that nut is all the way bottomed out, and then I can tighten this down to the pulley itself. And I just slowly start tightening this nut on, and it's pushing that pulley back onto the shaft. And after we get it started, I can go ahead and start using that ratchet to kind of help me. Then we need to go until we bottom out on the shaft. I don't know if I'm quite there yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and check. Still got a little ways to go. Probably another half turn and I'll be flush. So as you can see, bring this all the way down till this is flush. I know it's all the way on there. Make sure it spins free, doesn't bind up. Now we can get that belt put back on, our tank put back in, and that's the entire job. Now we just got to go on to tuning. Everything's all back together. There's plenty of videos on tuning, so I'm not going to go through that. If you're doing a tune, you're working with somebody that knows what they're doing anyway. So I'll see you guys next time.